Alright, so it's Zelkin. For Brutal team, we have Mark. He plays for Team Netherlands. Pim. We have seen him drop bombs against grounders on this map. Marcel, Matthijs, and Roxas. We played with the old Brutal team with Sukrumza and Luke and all them. But hey, we are live, and I'll pick it up with Zelkin. I haven't seen him for a while. He is the scope for INTERLATE, and he will look towards the top scope stairs on the Stevie jump. No frags been fallen yet, saying that though Virus will pick it up on Roxas. Said okay, looking for pigs, and he will find Pim. Down. Now Brutal are in a little bit of trouble, but Mark do some damage, saying that, but he's being tagged up by Zelkin there. Watching his every move. The SMG combo are gonna crumble. Super will shut down Mark. Marcel will pick up Gala. He did spot another player there over at the garage side. He's just crossed. Matthijs will take up there as well. He's got 3 players in front of him, and it's just an easy mop up for them. Easy mop up for INTERLATE. Good round. Let's see what Virus is up to. It's not got the best of spawns, so he might take it slow. He's gonna go for the double palm nade. No, he's not actually. He's just gonna chuck it over towards the garage. Not sure what that nade is. But he will do the same as he did before, going towards that link. As Zelkin will pick off one again onto Matthijs this time. Virus looking for peeks around the B area. Clearing that B shop. 5-on-4. It's actually in underlook. Pim will pick off Gala meanwhile. Virus really not taking any chances. Just gonna trick a smoke over. Gonna go in B now. If he plays this right, because the B player is smoke, could pick him off. The B players actually, you just spot him now, and that's Roxas picking him off. Going over towards Pim now. Just got a little bullet there, but he connects him onto Super. Brilliant headshot there onto him. Marcel meanwhile being tagged up quite heavily. Just 2 players remain now for the French INTERLATE team. 20 seconds left on the clock. I don't see him do this, but Hyperion will pick off Marcel. As Hyperion did get dropped as well. 1-1 your score. Back and forwards. Wonderful though. Mark. Let's pick it up with Mark. Playing for Team NL, who have been undefeated in the Cyber Gamer Nations Cup so far. Chicken over towards that front A. Not connecting anything. Looks like INTERLATE are doing the exact same thing again. Mark again, peeking that cafe area. Luckily he didn't get down though. Roxas will open up with the first track onto Gala. Super is kind of even the odds, downing Marcel over towards B. Hyperion picks up Matthijs as well on Cav. He's gonna try and push around. Oh, he picks up Zelkin actually. That's the bomb there. It's just being recovered. In 3, tip for tat, like Mr. Tick says it. Actually, he's not there. Pim will pick off Hyperion, and that's the bomb over there. Looking really good for Dutch team. As Virus is being tagged up as well. Let's see where Super is at. So Virus is pretty much pinned down. Super unable to get the frag there, and Roxas just left the Virus and is in a really bad spot. The 1-on-3 over at Garrett. Players surrounding him. Pim will finish him off. Let's pick it up with Pim, as he is leading the board for the Brutal team. And I usually always say that attack is the easiest side on Strike because you can dictate the game, but I'm not too sure with Brutal doing it so good so far. As Zelkin will eat my words, but Mark is gonna come up with a double frag, dropping Virus and Gala. Looking good for Brutal. As iNTERLATE did get the first frag though, but 3 on 3 now. Him's gonna try and scope on the statue, and he picks off Supa. Lovely scope shot there. Brilliant reactions. Zelkin will pick up Roxas, but he's immediately being dropped by Mark, getting himself the hat-trick. And Mark with the 4th of the round, dropping Hyperion, making it a 2-round lead here for the Brutal team. Him taking off Zelkin there towards B. No real pushes going on there, but Hyperion and Supa will pick off 2 Hyperion, or Supa again there. Looking to get some more frags, but Supa will find his hat-trick. Gala taking up Roxas, he's all on his own, and it's not gonna happen. Supa will get his George Foreman, and they will close up with a round. 3-2. Let's see, Virus. He has got himself the front spawn. It looks to be like they're gonna go for a calf push here. Both the SMGs rushing the calf side. Let's just hope it's smoked. It is, but Matthijs is there, ready and waiting for them. Mark as well in support. This a push has been put to an hold as Kim will pick off Supa there as well. Matthijs with an 8 onto Hyperion. 2 players remain. Zelkin and Gala. There's actually approaching the statue, but that's Gala all down and out, just left up to Zelkin in a 105. Going for that flick shot. Very landing, but he will pick off Mark there. That has been dropped by Roxas Deagle, who's just chilling there on the Stevie. Just chilling. See what Gala's up to. He's actually got a SMG. Is he an SMG? He is. He's just been down by Roxas nade. Imperial picking a nade off as well with onto Matthijs. Then being tagged up by Zelkin scope. Being naded now by Zelkin. Good stuff by him. So he's got a player to his right and a player behind him. Is it just right? He will get the frag. Look at a mouse game. Oh my god, Fires is actually waiting for him on top of that Coca-Cola machine, or is it a Pepsi machine? But don't know. Do not know. Zelkin looking for more frags meanwhile. Just gave his position away over that spawn. Remember, Brutal are 2 men down. So it's gonna be very hard if iNTERLATE push aside right. I mean, Brutal might get 1 frag, but should be in theory immediately being down straight away if that happens. Let's quickly go over to Mark. So he's defending that side, but he's being dropped by Virus, sitting in that corner. Now it's all on Roxas bomb planet. Really see him do this as Supa was watching that cross through the double palm area, and he will pick him off. 4-3 a score. Still though, Brutal in the lead. Let's see what Zelkin will do. He's actually gonna go for a nade. He did have a front spawn. That nade's gonna go towards the double palm. Connecting anything though. A cross. Actually, it's well smoked, as he will pick off him there with a lovely scope shot there. Hyperion as well to Mark, rushing that calf once again. Zelkin now on the canopy. And can he find anything? Looking keen as Matthijs will pick off Hyperion. Marcel as well into Zelkin. Virus will pick off Matthijs though. Still looking good for oh, actually no. 2 on 2 as Roxas will pick up Gala as well. So a little bit of a sticky situation as Roxas will be tagged up as well. Roxas has this cross, then it would be good. You can just call it out to Marcel when to peek. The other INTERLATE player has just come to statue as well in support. The virus will come around the corner, will pick off Marcel. Roxas unable to stop him. Oh, you actually will drop virus there, sorry. Supa is gonna have to recover the bomb. And I'm not sure if he will be in time. Roxas will just gonna camp this cross. And he will pick him up. Brilliant play by Roxas there. In the 1-on-2, and it was a little bit messy from the INTERLATE guys. Having that bomb over that street still. You can see Virus here with a front spawn. And he will capitalize on it, of course. Dodging all the nades, fortunately, as there's actually one player there on the garage side. With no players yet an A. And Virus has got this cross. He will pick off Matthijs there. He's been shot from the back by Mark. You gotta question what the other INTERLATE players were doing there, as Hyperion will pick off Mark there. Coming to the return frag. And meanwhile, checking the smoke over. Picking up the SMG. As that smoke is gonna work well in his advantage, because the players are usually pretty scared to rush into smoke. And yeah, Supa will pick off Pim there. Supa again onto Marcel. And Gala will finish up the last one. And look how fast that happened. Iris again with that front spawn. What is he gonna do this time? For A once again, Selkin will pick off Matthijs. Marcel to Supa. Still no players in A, and really we feel that Brutal should be going towards A, as Gala will pick off Mark as well. INTERLATE with a man up. Virus took an 8 over. Smoke's just gonna come down. We are gonna cross towards the bomb right now. So, the bomb is gonna go down. Nades are gonna come out, but it's not gonna connect. Hyperion will get that bomb down. So still looking, hoping to spot a player over towards that garage area, as Gala will be picked up by Pim there. Now, Zelkin actually spotting 2 players there. We'll pick up Marcel. Did spot Pim there as well, but he just has to sit in. All he has to do is spotting another player. It's AK, that's Roxas. Hyperion will drop Pim, just left up to Roxas. And the time's really ticking away. Oh my god, what was that? That looked weird. But it's been dropped, and we're all even. By 5. With Supa and Zelkin leading the board, Roxas and Pim, and actually Mark as well for the Brutal team. Scores are quite even. Let's see. This time we can see the Brutal players are going for A's. Marcel will get the first frag, as Mark will pick off Virus as well. Marcel being dropped out, and Matthijs will pick off Hyperion. Just 2 players remain. Fast round. Over at mid street, but Mark actually not hearing him, as Pim will drop his opposing scope. Zelkin bomb over towards Cav. A little bit hard for Gala to clutch this one. Pick up an AK. There is just coming in behind him. It's always scary to watch it. I mean, when you're in spectator mode and you know a player is coming behind him, you're like, oh, look around the corner, look behind you. You can see Zelkin actually this time going for a B peek. Oh my god, gets Matthijs there with a lovely scope shot there through the wall. We have another sort of split push coming out from INTERLATE here, as they really want to go all even to the second half. Zelkin looking for blood. He will find blood, as he will drop Marcel there. Bullets in his brains. Hyperion as well. The Virus as well, just left up to Roxas. And where is that? He's gone. Whitewash for INTERLATE. 6-6 your score. Yep. So far, these teams have been really tit for tat the rounds, but it's gonna be interesting. I mean, now Brutal are on the attacking side. Well, we'll see what they do. Tim will go for the B peak to get a crosser on towards A, and he will pick off Super there with a lovely scope shot. Now look for more peaks on towards B together with his teammate Mark. To be careful, spot a player there on towards B shop. Marcel will pick off Virus, Gala as well into Marcel. Zelkan onto Roxas, 3 on 3. Dice over at A. There's actually Gala there. They're rotating behind him. Could well work out for him, but he's gonna have to clear out first the overlook. It's all about timing. Does spot a player there on the street and will pick off Mark there with his deagle. Good stuff by him. Now, Brutal are in a little bit of trouble as a man down. It's gonna chuck an 8 over towards Brutal. They could actually land that. And it will land onto Hyperion, but Gala will meanwhile pick off Hyperion, and the bomb is on mid street. It is gonna be a little bit hard as Zelkan will come around and tag him up. Not fraying him though, time's ticking away, he needs to pick up the bomb if he wants to have any chance of clutching this round. Gala's actually pushing. Too sure whether that's a good idea as Pim will pick off Gala. Can he do it? No, he can't, as Zelkan will pick it up with his eagle. And wow, Pim could have clutched that, you know. He could have done it. Let's see what these French SMGs are up to. And Gala going towards A. Standard stuff going on here. Another push here from the Brutal team as Supa will pick off Marcel there. Gala being a little bit over aggressive as he's being punished for it by Matthijs. Looking towards BLE. Looking to get a kill. Well, Mark is being tagged up. But he's just recuperated his health. So it's all fine as Matthijs will get his second one of the round. Picking off Supa. Gonna cause trouble on B. Hyperion will pick off Matthijs. Pim will win the scope battle there onto Zelkan. Waiting for that player on BLE to come around the corner. But it's Virus to get the better of him. And a 2 on 2 now on the hands as Roxas will pick off Hyperion. And the bomb's gonna go towards A. Pim just scoped in onto Virus and tagged him on quite heavily. And he will fall to his death a little bit early there, jumping out of the window. Wow. Going for the wallbang, and it will connect with Pim actually, and I really don't see that wallbang work so often, but this time it did, and it paid off. Diggling down towards Zelkan. There's actually a player there on the Flowers side. Virus will pick off Mark. And now Brutal are in trouble. It's Virus. Picks off Roxas as well. Bomb is there. And all Virus needs to do is camp that spot, call it out towards his teammates. As Matthijs will try and do something, ping up Gala, but I really don't see Brutal doing this. If Virus just plays it smart, he will just camp that bomb. And yeah, easy peasy. So we'll pick up Matthijs, make it even more harder. Marcel's got himself a mountain to climb. He's got himself in a 1-on-4 situation, backed up through the wall from several sides, and they're being picked up by Hyperion, who was just chilling at that fridge. Now iNTERLATE will pick off, will take away the first round. Dear me, we'll take a round lead. See if Zelkan can get any in the first blood again. There's actually no one going towards B. We have an A push here. It's a little bit of a slow A, as Gala will pick up Matthijs, putting this A push to a halt. The action is at as Gala and Supa are gonna do work. Gala there again, getting himself a hat trick. Just left up to Mark on his mid shop. Not looking too good for him, as as he will get himself the first frag into Super. Moving down the front leg. Don't think anything going to rush out, but not the best of ideas, but what else could he do? A 2-round lead for iNTERLATE. Looks like they want to take this one away. Let's give an AK some love. Let's give Hyperion some love. He plays for Team France in the Nations Cup. It's the AK, I can only assume. As Mark will pick off Virus there with the opening frags. So are looking to be going towards B, but at a very slow pace. Well, Hyperion did rattle off some shots towards B, but could mean some danger if only Brutal still had nades left. It just spot a glimpse of Pim, but it's not wise to pick him. Sorry. As the B assault will now begin. Zelkin will drop him. Super as well to Mark. Roxas back onto Super. Still Brutal are man up. As Zelkin not able to stop the bomb planner, as Roxas will pick him off. Gala, a couple of times was being picked off there by Marcel, holding that cross steady. 9-8 in favor of iNTERLATE. See what Matthijs will do with his front spawn. Picked up by Zelkin there on towards that Stevie. Still Zelkin again there onto Marcel. Doing work, even though landing his shots. He will finally pick off Hyperion, tip of his hat, picking off Gala there as well. Both scopes doing good stuff. But Super will pick off Marks, just left it to Pim now to go big and get himself a clutch. Can he do it? Bomb's actually on front A, which is gonna be hard to recover. Here's now waiting on front A. Just spotted a player there on that car. Does he know? That's the question. There's the players coming around him. There's no chance. 10-8 your score. Seems iNTERLATE will keep that 2-round lead, as we will continue with another round. See what Mark's up to. Throwing an A towards the double palm area. It's been immediately dropped by Zelkin. Already should have. So let's move over to him. Let's get some more blood here. Just did spot a player down to mid shot, but Marcel will pick him off there. Good stuff. As Gala will pick off Marcel as well. Matthijs back onto Gala, back and forth, 3-on-3. Yeah, he pushes on with Pim there in support. He did spot a player there. He just keeps spotting those players, but lining up the shots is a whole other thing. As the calf is being smoked, Pim throws a smoke in return. As Matthijs is being tanked up through that wall. Actually, from that B link. Gonna get recovered. Smoke is gonna come out. The Brutal team will now go towards that bomb side with 40 seconds left on the clock. Pim will drop Super there. So that's gonna plant the bomb. And holding the back. Spotting a player there. There's Imperial. It's actually Hyperion being dropped there. Fires. The last man. Will pick up Fires there through that window. 10-9. And really, I really can't tell what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen next? Seems both scopes are looking are doing really good for the team, but it's expected on strike, as it is a scope-based map. I really feel. My God, Zelkin there with a lovely flick shot there onto Marcel. Super being dropped though by him. Brutal are again split pushing. Best thing to do. So Hyperion will find Mark as well. With a lovely scope shot there into Gala Hyperion, dropping Matthijs. It's really pixel perfect from Pim, as Roxas will finish off Zelkin. 2 on 2 all of a sudden. Oh my god, Virus comes around the corner, picking off Pim. Will he pick off Roxas as well? That's the question. He's gonna wait for Hyperion to rotate and make this a little bit harder for Roxas to clutch. So has just been spotted by Hyperion, covering Virus's rear. Virus will come around. Again, jumping around the corner. 11-9 your score. Closing in on towards that match point. Looking good for the INTERLATE guys. And having a front spawn. See what he's going to do with it. Looking to be going towards Kev, hoping to get some fast peeks over there. As Markwill picking off Gala there with the early nades. Picking off Selkin there. He's going to go for a jumping scope shot, but Hyperion will pick him off. With another frag onto Virus. 2 players remain for INTERLATE. As Hyperion is being dropped as well. Super your last man in a 1-on-4. It's been tagged up from all sides here. Players coming from left, right and center has been picked up by Mark. 11-10.
Multiple contacts.
Pick it up with Matthijs here with the SMG. Seems that he's not fancying going fast towards A, as Zelkin will pick up the first frag down to Marcel. Really Zelkin picking those early blots all the time. That's really what I like to see from the scope. On Garage, Virus covering the B side, but he's been spotted out. Okay. Supa will down Roxas, marking me back there onto Virus. Meanwhile, Zelkin or any INTERLATE hats. Just spot one there over towards that car. Just called it out to his teammate Mark. Proning, so Pim can line up the shot. There's in fact a player over at Garage, so they need to be careful of that as well. Question is, do they know? God, I'm missing those deagle shots, and that's gonna cost him. Now his position being known as Mark Will has been just picked off Supa as well. Matthijs back onto Gala. Sudden INTERLATE looking not so good as Pim will begin his assault, charging down Hyperion. Zelkin will drop Mark there, but the bomb is gonna go down. Zelkin in a world of trouble. Will that nade land?
Explosive
Change
planted.
the course of the game. It nearly landed, but Matthijs, will just survive. Zelkin's gonna flash that front nade. Pick up the SMG. Got a player onto his right and a player onto his left. Will be a tough job, and Matthijs will get him on the cross. 11-11. This is gonna be a close game. Could we see an overtime already? Let's pick it up with Zelkin here. See who's able to get an opening pick once again. He's gonna go and watch the B cross there. Did small pin there, but not fancying to a repeat. Actually, he does. As Marcel will drop Supa with his AK fire. Back onto Pim. Zelkin spot 2 players there on the link. Need to be careful of him not peeking him. Oh, Pim's actually down already. What on me, folks. Over at B, hoping to find an entry peak. As Matthijs will aim to do just that, dropping Gala. Just 1 player remains on A. What to do is rush that side as Markle gonna charge in onto Virus. Zelkin with a return frag onto Roxas. Hyperion back into Matthijs though. 2 on 2, all even. He's gonna wait for Mark to show his hand. He will, but not landing those shots. And he will pick off Mark there. Here's the player over at Statue. That's Marcel, but he's not cut the bomb though. Time is gonna slowly tick away. The player is there, but Zelkin is there in support, and it's gonna be match point finally for INTERLATE. 12-11 that is. Just one more round for iNTERLATE to take this map, but just one more round for Brutal to get us to an overtime. See what Zelkin is up to. Looks like he's gonna go towards the B shop and get some peeks on towards that street, but it's been smoked. He's just gonna wait it out. Marcel will pick himself up the first one to Gala. Alright, getting tagged up though, as Roxas will pick off Zelkin. It's looking to be heading towards that overtime, the dreadful overtime. As Brutal are getting these early peeks in, and being tagged off and fragged there by Supa. Trying to do work. There's actually no player on A, which is not looking good, as Mark and Marcel will do work. Now it's all on to Hyperion. If you want to win this map, gotta clutch this 1-on-4. He's being tagged up there, and the bomb's gonna go towards 8. Not looking all too good. Unless he can go back, who will pick off Marcel, but Roxas is there in reply. We already have an overtime on our hands. MR3. And judging by the way I've been going, we could see perhaps 2 or 3 overtimes, because it's been really going tit for tat. But yeah, you never know. I mean, some team might just say, hey, we're just gonna pull away with this one. But it is it is a double elimination for the Bratislava Cup. Whoever wins this cup will get a free entrance to the Bratislava LAN, which is pretty cool. It's like earning your LAN support here in this cup, but it's still the first round here, and it is Brutal versus iNTERLATE. It's a pretty good match, I must say. I've got a lot of good players here in this game. Just waiting for Zelkin to ready up, and we'll be on our way. Sure what he's doing. Probably discussing the tactics to win them the overtime. He has this ready up, so we are live in his overtime. It is still the first map here on Strike in the Bratislava Entry Cup. So let's pick it up with Mr. Zelkin himself. SMG's having a front spawns, but they're actually gonna go towards B and actually just gonna nade. Looking for Pin. It's not there. It's just gonna watch that cafe area. As Matthijs and Mark are sitting in quite deep. Gala on towards B, looking for some entry. No frags are being exchanged yet. It's gonna be looking to be a really keen round. Players seem to want to be losing this round, because remember, they did pay for to get to play this cup. As Pim will get himself the first frag. Virus being fired upon. She will now begin. Slowly but surely, the bomb is there as well. Virus did just tag up Mark there. Calf. Picked up by Marcel. And Hyperion will drop Marcel in reply. Pim will pick off Zelkin there. It's being pushed from the side. Hyperion will pick off Mark there as well. Still looking a little bit precarious, as Hyperion will get himself a second one. Matthijs missing those deagle shots. There's 2 players who are now approaching. Where is Roxas? Roxas is there in support. He will mop up Gala and Hyperion. Huge play coming in from Roxas there in the back, making it 1-0 for the Brutal team in the overtime. And every round here is crucial, as I will pick it up with Gala here. The SMG will line up some nades. And actually, it's a cool nade. It's gonna land in towards B. Pim will get himself the first frag. Hyperion Gala immediately back there onto the brutal guys. Good for iNTERLATE, I must say, as just one player defending the A side. With iNTERLATE with a man advantage. But Roxas will think differently, drops Hyperion. Gala slowly but surely looking to find this player on A. Super will pick off Pim there. Just left up to Roxas and Matthijs, but we have seen it do it before. That's the thing. But Gala will think differently as he will pick off Matthijs there. Smoke's gonna come out, bomb's gonna go towards A. Now it's all on Roxas to go big in a 1-on-3, and it's gonna be incredibly hard because there is a player covering that cross. And there's two players on the side, and there's no means of stopping that plant. Zelkin will get the bomb plant down. Super is there, ready and waiting for that cross. And it's 1-1. Let's pick it up with Hyperion. It's looking good so far in his overtime with 4 frags. He is the bomb carrier, however. With an 8 push coming out for the iNTERLATE team. Gala will pick himself up the first frag. Zelkin as well. Frag of his own onto Matthijs. Hyperion rattling off a couple of shots, waiting for that smoke to come down actually towards that bin area. But it's been dropped by Marcel. That smoke not really being effective at all. So we now have a 3-on-3 on our hands as Gala will push around the corner, picking off Pim there. Cell being picked up by Super there. Brilliant play actually there by iNTERLATE. Just timing that attack perfectly. It's on Roxas to clutch again. And don't see him do this. 1-on-3 and the bomb has been planted by Zelkin again. So he will open up with the first strike onto Gala. It's been dropped by Super once again, holding that cross. 2-1 your score, and that's why he goes B. Still, it could be anyone's game. If Brutal decide to take 2 rounds all of a sudden and still win it. Still doable. I'll pick it up with Pim for the first round. So he's able to do some early picks. Mark will go for sort of fast 8. Both SMGs are heading towards A. Marcel did spot a player there towards the mid shop area as Hyperion will pick up Mark there through the smoke. Covering that SMG as Gala will pick off Marcel though. Brutal are on the A side. It's really they're being picked off by the iNTERLATE players. Hyperion will drop one. But Matthijs and Pimp coming up big there. 2 players, but Virus is there immediately in reply. Now it's just left up to Matthijs to clutch. He's got himself the package though. Got himself 3 players to find. And that is gonna be a mountain to climb. Sure why those shots in the land has been tagged up there by the native, being punished there by Virus through the wall. 3-1 your score. Just one more round for iNTERLATE to win. But we've seen it before. The iNTERLATE guys have been sitting on match point or near match point for quite a while. Let's see. Zelkin will pick himself up the first one. He's getting winning. Let's go better. Roxas and Super both getting frags. So though iNTERLATE with the man advantage. Brutal. King in a precarious situation as Zelkin did spot a player there. On towards the B link area. As he's being dropped there by Super, calling it out to his teammates. The artillery is going to come in. Now Matthijs and Mark remain. The SMG combo. As Mark will get a lovely deagle shot there into Super. I must say that was good stuff. Matthijs now trying to push the double palm area and it will work. Say bye bye to Hyperion. Iris on the side. Firing a little bit too soon. Take up Mark there quite heavily. Flashing one over. Zelkin will pick off Matthijs there with his deagle just left to Mark. He will make a quick rotation towards A. In fact, if he can get that bomb down, he will be able to pull it off. But it's gonna be a tough call. So we have got a player pushing A. He's actually decided to go for a fake. Would managing to get in there, still get a peek there, but picked up by by Zelkin there. Sorry, being pushed there by Virus, and that's the map for you. iNTERLATE's gonna take this first map, and we're gonna go jump towards the second map now, which is Backlot. Just scoreboard quickly. Update. That should work. Eventually it will. I hope. Right, I'm just gonna grab a quick drink.